She woke up right as I got on duty.
Hello.
Hello.
Doesn't want a statement. No. All right. We can just put what we saw.
Yep.
That Ellie?
Hi, hi.
Hello, how we doing?
With like 6 Vegas.
I hate coming here. These beds are so uncomfortable.
Yeah, unfortunately they're made to prevent bed sores, but they're not really good for like lumbar support or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Casper.
Hi, Casper.
Been a day already.
Alright, let's take a look at your stub basically and make sure we're healing correctly, okay?
Uh, okay. It's weird. It feels like it's there, but it's not.
Yep, that's what we call phantom pains. Or a phantom limb. Alright.
Shame. I kind of like the tattoos I had.
Yeah, well, what we can do, like when we get the prosthetic on, we can paint your tattoos back on.
Mm. Would, would you by chance be able to take me somewhere where I can change out of these and put something more comfortable on? I just
Yeah.
noticed how tight this fucking shirt is. It's like really damn tight. Kindly give me a kid's small. My kid's medium, thank you very much.
Alrighty.
Hi, hi.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
There you go.
Appreciate it. Hey, Nancy. I asked Bear. Do you by chance have like anything edible? I'm very hungry.
Oh, I actually forgot to get food. Here, let me get you something from the vending machine.
Okay. I know food place is open.
Yep, nothing in the fridge.
Let me see if there's anywhere open. Mm. Tito's Tacos is open and needed deliveries.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. Appreciate it.
No problem.
Hi. What? Do I need to pick up from where? Yeah, I'm not allowed to leave yet. I'm not okay right now. I'm in ICU for a few days. They fucking took my arm. Of course it's that bad.
Hola, it's Tito.
Hello, Tito. This is Bambi over at Eclipse Medical. I was wondering if I could get a combo delivered
Yeah,
to the
mine got cut
Eclipse.
off and hit some arteries.
How many?
Just one is for a patient who woke
Yeah.
up in ICU.
If it's just one, I can't swing a delivery right now. A little understaffed.
Okay.
If you can get him some snacks from the vending machine, send him down here.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name's Bambi.
Bambi? All right, yeah. Let him know Bambi sent me. I'll give him a free combo once he gets down here. If you can get him something to hold him over until he can come down.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. Sorry I couldn't help right now.
It's all good.
All right. Take it easy.
What's wrong?
That's just what happened. Dale's wrong.
I almost couldn't handle it. It was like I could cut it with a knife.
So unfortunately, Tito's not able to deliver at this moment.
Then his directory ad is lying.
Yep, it is.
I'm gonna sue. Do you think you could put these in the trash for me? Someone gave me them and I kind of fell asleep.
Yeah, I
Thank
got
you.
you.
Appreciate it. You know where the mall is in Sandy? Just kind of across. No, actually, do you know where the DA's house is? Just across the road from the police station. First house beside the tattoo parlor. If you could tow the cart there, since it's her car, I'm stuck in the ICU because of something that happened and I can't move myself, and I'd rather you tow it and move it and I'll pay instead of it getting impounded and having to pay a few $100. Appreciate it. If you can't tell what car it is, just send me a photo and I'll point out what car it is. It should be. We'll give me a second. I think you need to play if you've got a pen. It's a Zion Carbio. The plate is to Foxtrot Whiskey Bravo Delta Papa Zero, and I think that's Lima. So yeah. Appreciate it, thank you. I'll try, thank you. Bye.
All right, Ellie. Is there anything else I can do for you at this time?
No, but if anyone comes and visit me, if they're not in my emergency contacts, just send them in unless,
Okay.
you know, they're apart. If a gang member tries to come visit me, call the police immediately,
Okay.
especially if it's so serious.
All right. Did you want your emergency contacts notified that you're awake?
If you want, I don't mind. I don't think any of them are awake, but worth it, maybe. Also, something I hate about the hospital. Why the fuck is the TV there? Why is it not there? I miss Mount Zona.
Well, that TV is actually to monitor like your vitals. Typically, I don't know why we also have a card in here. I'm guessing this one's an operative, but
I can just watch videos on my MDW, I guess. But yeah, anyone can come visit, just not gang people, so yeah.
Hey, do you know
Right.
which room Ellie Lopez is in?
Anyway.
Fair enough.
sorry. Hey, Ray.
No worries.
Hey, Bambi.
Alrighty. Just gonna double check.
Howdy.
Alrighty. You're okay with visitors here?
As long as they're not Osiris, yeah.
I believe it's Ray
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Mikey
can-
there.
Can confirm
Yeah,
you're
they're
not
good.
Osiris.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
they're chill.
Good to know. Good to know. Alrighty. Hope you're doing well. How's she doing?
Oh, she's doing good. She's healing.
I hate that I don't have an arm, but eh.
Alrighty. I'll go back out there and wait for the incoming wave of something. Probably, possibly. Hey, how we doing there?
She got attacked by a mountain lion, so I kicked the mountain lion in the head.
Oh,
But
okay.
she had a lot of bleeding on her right arm, and I cleaned it with some disinfectant stuff, and then I wrapped it to stop it from bleeding too much, and then I brought her down here.
All right, all right. Brewster, I last saw that you were marked in ICU. Has anyone checked you
I
out
was
there?
just about to ask that question.
Yeah. Let me get Astrid all treated here.
Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Maybe Bambi, you can
Yeah,
get
come with me, Rooster.
there. Yeah.
Hey, babe.
You know, Halloween snatched or something.
No, that's from someone else.
All right, pick a bed, Rooster.
I can tell you
Let's
for a
look
fact
you
that
over.
Hellions did not snitch. The quite pissed that it happened because pump and dump is their territory.
No problem.
If they're gonna go to war, I fully support them.
I don't think they're gonna go to war, but I thought I'm
Oh, am I
sure
gonna
that,
die?
No. We just need to make sure you're good to be released from the ICU.
Oh, all right.
Well, hey, at least James managed to shoot one of the doctors in his car.
I was given a medical report, but I didn't bring it with me. Dr. Nancy, there was no doctors around, except for Dr. Nancy. So Dr. Nancy did surgery on me yesterday morning.
And is this to reattach your arm that you got
Yeah,
back from the shark?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she said, I need to read the report again, but she said uh, she had to like reattach my tendons, and she had to use a sander or something to get away like all the damaged tissue because it was all dead, and then do like she had to reattach like the arteries and make sure the bones lined up, and I was in surgery for a while.
And that was all done by Nancy, huh?
Yeah, but it was like we were waiting for a doctor, but the only one, like, Nancy had been drinking vodka, and she was the only one around, but for a while. I'll be able to get you the med report. I just have to bring it down. It's in my I put it in my, you know those bottles with like ships inside.
Yeah.
I put it in there just to keep it safe.
Okay.
I'll bring it down for you.
All right. So it looks like Nancy did a good job. Could you do me a favor and move your fingers on that arm?
Yeah. She said I might have to have it taken off again if it doesn't, if it doesn't like. She said like my arm might choose somebody else, and then I won't be able to keep it anymore.
Well, it's not going to choose someone else, but your body might reject it, which it shouldn't because it's your own arm. But there's always that chance that your body will look at it as an infection and try to fight it off.
Oh. I'm in the hospital bed. I'm getting checked out of ICU. I brought Astrid to the hospital, and she's in a hospital bed too.
No, Rourke Dallas, one of the boys from them. Yeah, that's okay. We're not gonna force you to show up.
I remember saying something about having to make sure that like that like blood would go to my arm again.
Yeah, so because if I remember right, between you going into the ICU and your twin step pose, there was a good 24-hour gap between there, and
Yeah.
we would be very worried about the blood that was in the arm clotting. So that would be one of the things that we would have to do is remove all that blood clotting from the arm before we could reattach it.
Yeah. So it might die.
Well, you're able to move your fingers, which means you have blood flow in your arm. Alright, I'm just gonna poke your hand really quick and make sure we have sensitivity in, okay?
Yeah.
Were you able to feel that?
Uh, I say when.
Let me try that again.
I felt that one. Was that the first time?
No, that was not.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't mind me poking around. What exactly was the beef between you and Osiris?
Alright, so I am going to remove you from ICU so you can go along with your day. If you can get me that medical report, that'd be nice so I can input it in.
Yeah, I will.
But you are good to go. Just be very careful with that arm. Like no lifting anything over 10 pounds. Like nothing heavier than a gun, okay?
Yeah. I just did farming all day yesterday.
Yeah, probably not the best idea. Unless you're in the
Well, I didn't
tractor.
use my right arm.
Okay.
Yeah, I just used the left arm. Should I try and uh, have you ever seen the movie Aliens?
I've seen a couple of them.
Have you seen this? Have you seen the one where the android has the knife and he does the knife between the fingers and he does it really really fast?
Yeah.
Shall I do that with my left hand on my right hand, and then if I muck up and I don't feel it, I'll come back.
Let's not intentionally harm ourselves. It's just
I
one of
wouldn't.
those.
It wouldn't be intentional. It'd be an accident.
Well, yeah, but let's not put ourselves in a position where an accident can happen. Let's try to minimize the risks.
Oh, all right. I could always come back in like a week and see how it's doing.
That actually sounds like a great idea. Would you be okay if I put you on like a blood thinner just to make sure we don't get any clots in your system?
Pretty sure Gemma's a pretty high
Yeah.
position in
Okay.
Osiris. So
No matter
if
what rank
something,
they are, they all follow the
Oh,
same way.
Rooster.
well, yeah, but
How's he doing?
if
Dr. Nancy
usually if
apparently
they
reattached
command
his
member
arm
of
after he
MC
fished it
gets
out
shot
from the
at or
shark.
whatever, it's usually the entire MC that goes
What?
after that person.
The thing is, right?
Oh,
It
okay.
was it
The
isn't
only thing is like when I poked his hand, if he wasn't paying attention, he couldn't feel the
it
poke,
isn't
which tells
what's
me
the
he
word
actually
I'm
doesn't
looking
have
for?
feelings in it. But when he could see me poke his hand, he was able to feel
No,
it,
it
which means it was
isn't.
more mental
Osiris
feeling than anything else.
are smart, not that smart. They wouldn't
Huh.
risk it. Plus, it wasn't even me
I
that
guess
fucking
I'll
shot.
just.
I shot
Uh,
JJ,
okay.
Paisley, and Maisie. If you're wanting the
Alright.
person that shot Gemma, it was Alice and a highway unit.
Interesting. So
Yeah, the
currently
ugliest couple
he's
in
good to be
existence.
checked out
Yeah.
of ICU there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put him on some warfarin to make sure we don't have any
Yeah,
blood clots floating in the
yeah,
system.
so I could tell Claire, hey, they cut my
Because
arm
that
off,
arm was
go cut their
disattached
legs
for
off.
24 hours and it wasn't properly
Makes
purged
no
of any blood
sense.
clots
It
Yeah.
before it was
makes no
reattached.
sense and
So
it's cringe as fuck.
I mean, look, for you it doesn't make sense. For them it does.
Okay.
Nah, well, good to know they don't have brains.
Well, all right. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm annoyed at Hannah Baker patiently investigating this. He's not done anything. All he's done was added tags, and that was it.
Look, I wish I knew what was going on, but
all I
don't
need
go
is
there
his
too
ID.
often to actually know what's going on there. So
Yeah,
I don't have Rooster up anymore.
I called one of my contacts. He's lenient at seeing if Osiris are done trying to kill me, because I'd rather not continue to be hunted over bullshit.
I mean, you can always sell in a different way.
Plus, if that's such a big issue, they could just do it in court. Because I 100% know they bribed the judge to put it in Toledo, just that's where the case is taking place. But I'm trying to see if you can get it changed. Considering calling Harvey myself to see if he can change it, because I don't feel comfortable when my lawyer is a piece of shit. So
Hey, that's fair. I mean, I'm more like the way of how Grapeseed rules issues, which means mutual combat.
Toledo Barrel Silas claim, and so I'm gonna try to reach out to Harvey, but I can't because my lawyer isn't doing shit.
Alright, so Rooster, I need you to take one of these every day, okay?
Yeah. All right. Well, I paid my hospital bills today as well.
Alright, perfect.
If I can afford one.
Yeah.
Alright, Rooster, you are good to go. Just come back for a checkup, okay?
Yeah, I'll come back in a week.
Sounds good.
Get you one, you know?
Like I said, if you are able to find that medical report, just bring it by, okay?
Yeah,
Wait, why do you
I'll
think
get it out
that
that bottle. I just want to try and do it without breaking the ship.
Yep, that sounds like a plan.
I think that's basically
All right.
all the
I'll see you soon.
together.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Grapeseed makes their money their own way.
Yeah, by being weird sometimes.
Hi, babe.
Hello. Just as a reminder, the hospital's walls are very thin,
Yep,
so
sorry, I forgot.
whisper, yeah. Because you guys have been talking about some sensitive information and everyone can hear it.
Whoops.
Womp. Yeah, I forget. These walls are not like Mount Zona's. I miss Mount Zona. But yeah, what was the word I was looking for? Yeah, my lawyer isn't doing shit, so at this point I may just get a law degree and represent myself.
Bad idea.
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's supposed to take place on Monday up in fucking Polito, and I'd rather not go to Polito due to
So
this.
I think due to recent changes, you have your very right to attest that decision and
I
let
know,
it change.
I text my lawyer, I'm like, hey, I don't feel comfortable going to Polito. Do you want to see if you can get it changed? I can write down an entire reason. But he hasn't replied to any of my text messages, so I'm having to reach out to fucking Austin to tell him to answer his fucking phone.
Wait, who's your lawyer?
Maxwell Tenix.
Has he
I'd
even
rather-
been around recently?
Yeah, he was around yesterday. I'd rather have an experienced lawyer, but that's the one I got, because Gucci Mane never fucking replied. Only if the gangs in San Andreas weren't cringe as fuck.
Not all gangs are like Osiris.
No, bastards are pretty nice if you get to know them. Even though PD got told, hey, don't go to the
Don't worry,
bastards, I'm
Cyrus.
just like, I'm gonna go to the bastards. They
I
have
mean,
good pizza.
I seem to have a very nice interactions with Hellions.
I'm good
Sure.
with all the gangs. I think a few of them have me under their protection, actually, because I'm really nice to them. I'm nice as in not in corrupt nice, I'm nice as in I'm kind to them regardless. Unless they shoot me, then I'm a dick. But yeah. Bambi, I feel like you're one of those angels from, like, Doctor Who that just wouldn't keep looking at you.
Oh,
And
no,
the minute we look away, you disappear.
you can blink. It's okay.
Yeah, she's stunning, isn't she?
No comment. I'm already dating someone. I can't make comments like that. I'm loyal.
That's why I make him.
Yeah. I tell you something though. Rookie season 7 episode 1 is pretty good. I watched it on my phone before I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let Doctors let me wait.
Oh, I've been done with it, sorry, to be honest.
It's a good show. Chanford.
I cannot handle any PD stuff at this moment.
Why can't I drink? That's a question. Oh, no, I can't.
I mean, you're holding it with your arm, which is gone, so...
There's a sippy straw and I'm using my other arm.
I know. And, you know, try to find a affordable prosthetic.
Yeah, I don't know what 2,000 bucks is gonna get me. Paper mache, probably.
I don't know. I don't know how many prosthetics cost.
Also, I don't like what's happening on January 11th.
January 11th?
Maintenance on the button. And everyone needs a shelter in place. So I think we're gonna get nuked again.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they're testing the nuclear defense button.
I haven't heard anything about it. Oh, January 12th.
Yeah, it's in state announcements.
Well, I'm asleep. So,
I'm awake. I'm staying up for it. If the state's getting nuked, I want to see it. Nothing,
obviously.
nothing in our round of nuclear weapons won't fix.
I mean, have you seen your main labs?
I've been in it.
Oh my god.
Someone was trespassing, we had to sit up and go in and get them.
I open hazmat.
Yeah, I was in hazmat. It was fun. For a place that's filled with toxic waste, it looks pretty. But yeah, I just need to wait in here a while until I get the okay. Don't know how long that's gonna take, but meh.
I guess she can tell you.
Well, I can only say so much. Uh,
Guess
I
right here.
can say that she would be cleared for like day trips out of the hospital, but she would have to come back at the end right now until we got her.
Objection, speculation.
Yep, exactly.
Hmm.
I wonder if in the court case, if I can just yell out objection, argumentative at every single word they say. Yeah, not now. I don't go to court for this very reason. I hate it. I went to court as DOC, and the longest I was there was 11 hours. I hated it so much.
I've only been to court for the open court cases they did at that point, and it was quite funny to see. But I tried to refrain from going. Oh, those are two police cars.
Huh?
I'm hearing shit. It's not fun.
Yeah, especially when I don't know what's going on. That's why if I'm ever called in as a witness, I'm just like, I'd rather not, sorry. I just don't know what to say, and I don't know what any of the words mean. Also, I just noticed something. They stole my plushie. Forgot I had one on me
Wow.
yesterday.
Even stealing your plushie. Oh my god.
Alright, Ned. Oh, hey, we got a doctor. Hey.
Hello.
Sorry, I thought you guys were all occupied. Negative. The van from the barrio was green, and also a Speedo Express.
I could have sworn we just treated you, ma'am. Alright, how many GSWs are we looking at, and what are their locations? Alright, let's listen to your breathing, see if we have a bunch of lung. I'm also going to be looking at the blood, looking for like air bubbles in the blood to also indicate. Alright. Alright, let's take this to surgery.
Do we have a report up for this yet?
As far as on a portable stand, I want to keep the doxycycline. We'll go ahead and stick with the ketorolac and saline on there as well. Once that ONEG blood starts to empty out, let's do one more bag. Keep the transfusion, help those vitals.
Alright, just to make sure you don't wake up, I'll remove these bullets. Alright, none of them look like they punctured through the rib cage, so they're all in the fatty tissue and maybe the breast. So let's start plucking out these bullets one at a time.
Did we have any other patients in need of help other than Miss Martha here?
Not to my knowledge.
Okie dokie.
Get the positive way. We're halfway done. Well, almost. Hey, thanks for the follow.
The fucking. Yeah, I'm good. Just, slippery floors. So slippery. But also, this isn't to you. This is to the floors. To the slippery floors. Yeah. Oh, motherfucking floors. Come on, floors. I'm just saying. Just saying, floors. Fuck you.
Oh.
Fuck you, floors. Fuck you. Just waiting on 2 patients to come in. You dumbass floors.
At least it's better than speeding without a driver's license.
Not yet.
For months.
Alright. We got the bullets removed. Now we just need to finish suturing up.
bad.
Oh, maybe. I don't know how you
This
how you
shit
take
is
it.
cursed.
Just says that.
You
Has she
can
got
give
purple
it.
hair?
What's that? Sorry. I said what?
Okay.
Oh, well, it's not your sister.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, grab Mercy, okay? See if she can come in and check you over, okay?
Let's get the patient a little bit more comfortable. Alright, do we have a state ID for this patient, Nancy? Alright. Yes, ma'am?
She's woken up. Mercy told me to come get her when she'd woken up, but she's busy at the minute.
Alright, as soon as I'm done with this patient, I'll take a look at her.
I thought you shot, that's why I got you out of there. Yeah, I know.
Did they shoot you? No, you're fine, Jay.
I
I'm
thought
not.
she shot, that's why I got her out of there.
No, she also has a no record, so you did good by getting her out of there. That's why I said I owe you more than you think. She takes higher precedence than me.
Oh.
Yeah, she's over here.
Okay.
Is she being admitted to the ICU?
She
Doc?
is.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and have all of her possessions then seized here.
Talk to the old fucks. Deal with that.
Hey, come on.
What, Baldy? I told you I got no steak dish. What do you mean?
No, I'm just saying, I in the hospital environment.
Should have left you shackled to the bed, Tito.
What?
I should have left you shackled to the bed.
Yeah, you should have, but you didn't. I'm also not detained or under arrest, so you want any legal
You're
shit with
correct.
it? Go ahead, I'll walk back
Oh,
over
I
there
mean,
for you.
it was
Shackle me up.
just, you know, for your
I just want to make
pleasure.
sure my sister's okay.
Yeah.
Is that an issue?
Hello, Tito's sister. How are you?
You just say hola.
I said hello, Tito's sister. How are you?
My ears
Hey.
ringing.
Well, I'm gonna head. You guys take care.
No.
Hmm?
I'm gonna give you guys a minute, I'm gonna run and talk to Snoop for you, okay?
pretty common occurrence for like the next hour or two. I want to talk about aftercare. All right. So, not that I can force you, but I would prefer that you come in tomorrow for a follow-up MRI, just so we can make sure that there's no bleed, swelling, or anything on the brain. Even though it didn't puncture through the cranium, it's still something we want to watch for. Gave you a dose of mannitol that should help with anything that would have been present. Better to be safe than sorry. Please do not take ibuprofen or aspirins. Those are blood thinners, and seeing as there could be a potential bleed, we don't want to exacerbate it. Stick to your paracetamols, which is like your Tylenols for pain relief. Also, if you notice that you have blurred vision that continues past the 2 hours, or if you see slurring of speech, blacking out, nausea that's out of the ordinary for you, please come back and let us check on you as well, okay?
Okay.
Do you want to be relieved into the care of your family?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to get your IVs detached here. Would you like some Tylenol to take home with you?
They said it was behind the
Okay, let me
hotel.
go grab that and you'll be ready to go. I'll be right back.
I'll get it. I just want to make sure Chica's okay. You know, leave Logan and figure out, make sure she can go. Nothing until I say otherwise, Logan.
See?
They realized it was Bob.
We gaslight.
You hear that, George?
What?
What did you
Oh
just
god,
say,
she's
Sally?
flexing again. She's flexing. She's not a paramedic. Neither am I. We're paramedics in training.
She's wearing black, which tells
She likes
me
to think she's a paramedic. She's not.
No,
which tells
actually,
me
I got permission to wear this
in
because
correct
I'm.
uniform.
Yep.
Because safer paramedics are dark blue. Black
No,
is
actually.
LSFD.
No,
It's
we're
a
changing
trial.
it.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, I think I got shot
Mark's trying to
from
change
like
all the
a couple
uniforms
days
up.
ago, or my vest absorbed
This is
it, but
gonna
I'm
be
a
the
little bruised
paramedic
up.
uniform
Are you
for
able
every
to
Alright.
look
department.
that over
Yep.
real quick?
Yeah, let's get you into bed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'll be a little bit more uniform, but also.
Uniform be uniform.
Wow.
Why are you gonna say that?
Meanwhile, there's me casually wanting
Hey,
to
thank you
wear
for the
my
follow and cook.
I mean,
I'm so sad they wouldn't let me wear my cargos anymore.
you know, Reese.
They're being
Alright, just gonna remove the vest from you, and we're gonna look underneath it, okay?
Okay.
They told me specifically the only reason they want
Bye, Grandma.
paramedic
Bye,
is
Grandma.
because no, they want a EMT because they specifically can wear the cargo pants. I was like, oh, nice.
Yep, these are definitely bruises from a gunshot wound.
Pants if I use the ATV, but then I'm limited to where I can go because I can't take the ATV on the highways.
Can you take the ATV into the city?
As long as
Alright, doesn't look like there's anything really cracked. Your collarbone looks intact.
it's technically
Alright, is there anything else I can do for you at this time?
there is no
No, thanks.
about
No problem.
lights have to be on your vehicle.
Don't forget to put your vest back on.
Yeah, always.
There's no unroadworthy vehicle charges. There's no legislation about any of that.
Not yet.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna fly a jet plane on the street.
You could drive a jet plane down the
Mhm.
street, and
Yep.
it would be perfectly legal as long as you have a pilot's license.
No. If it wasn't for the laughter, I would have done that.
If you have a pilot,
Alright, how we doing, Ellie?
Not much changed.
Okay.
Just existing.
That's fair. Sometimes that's all we can ask from people is just to exist.
Wait, does this mean I get a park in a handicap spot now?
Unfortunately, no. You would need to lose a leg for that.
Worth a shot.
Yeah. I would have taken that shot too. So, all fair.
Yeah.
All right. You take care. I'll come back and check on you later.
Operating an aircraft without a license. That's what it should be called.
That's just like DUI should be
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing okay. How are you doing?
I'm good. Oh, goddamn sirens. Is there something going on?
There wasn't anything going on before I went off duty, but.
Alright, let me turn that off real quick. There we go. Righty, how have you been?
This last week actually hasn't been too bad.
Okay.
I don't think I've had any triggers this last week at all.
Oh, okie doke. What have you been up to? Like, have you just been working, chilling? Like, what have you been
Working,
doing?
hanging out with people.
Okay, so we left last week with Mikey. We had a chat in regards to you helping him this week form a bit of a routine.
Yep.
How's that been going?
He's been sticking to the mechanic work. In fact, he just got kind of like a praise with it, so he's feeling really good about mechanic work. So.
Okay. Did he get the job at, was it Pump and Dump?
Yes.
And how's he been finding it? I know you said that he's sort of really enjoying it. Is he working like set shifts? Is it a kind of a case of when you're working, he's working?
No, he's usually working before I'm even awake. Then he'll work while I'm here at the hospital, and then he clocks out when I go on, when I start doing gateway work.
Okay. Oh, bless. And how do you feel that's been for Mikey? Do you feel that that's really helped him, or?
Yeah, I think it's helped him.
Good. And how do you feel about helping him?
Well, I'm not sure how much I actually helped because he made this move before we even talked about it, so.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think the only thing you can really do is support him, right?
Yeah, and I've been trying to do that as much as possible.
Good. So, pretty tame week. Nothing much really going on, just standard stuff, really.
Yep, pretty much.
Good. Okay. So, as I said, we are going to start talking about the major incident, which happened whilst you were in the military. You did initially explain very briefly to me. You were given a medal. The first time you reacted, I think it said that you went, after training, you went to Iraq. You spent about 18 months when you came back. You were given the medal. Physically, you were getting sort of like heart palpitations, you were sweating. And then there was another occasion where you were dragged in front of your troop or your squad, if you call it, and you were assaulted in front of everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I want you to sort of relay to me as much as you can, as much as you feel comfortable doing, because we didn't really, talk about it too much right in the beginning, but I do want to focus on that heavily now.
Okay. So you want me to start at the beginning
Yeah.
of that training?
Right, wherever you feel is most appropriate.
Well, I'll just give a brief overview. Like, how like the first 2 weeks of the training went, and then I'll go more in detail on the third one.
Okay.
So like the training, it was to teach us how to survive if our plane went down, including like POW training. And the first week is nothing but like book work, is classroom work, and then the second week you get sent out to the woods where you have to evade capture and live off the wilderness. But everyone always gets caught. Sooner or later, you get caught. And then you go into the third week, which was the POW training, where you are a prisoner of war, but not really because it's training.
It's a scenario,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
I was warned going into it that there was a high likelihood that I'd have the training harder because I was a female. And they were right. The first day of the POW training, they put us into a formation. Like, well, the first moments of it, we were put into a formation. And I think I was like in the second row or second to the back row. Not from the back, second from the front row. And there was like 30 of us. And one of the instructors, the trainers of the training, walked right up to me, grabbed me by the back of the hair, pulled me in front of the formation, and threw me to the ground. And then would like tell me to stand up. If I didn't stand up fast enough, they would start kicking me and hitting me. And then when I did finally stand up, they would like two instructors would grab me one by each arm, and then they'd like start hitting me in the stomach area. Just basically like, yeah, beating me up. And the purpose of them doing this, by the way, was to trigger what they call the white knight reaction out of the men in the formation. They want them to try to come to my rescue, try to save me, and it did. That happened like 3 times. But like it didn't happen for a little bit longer. Basically, I think they spent probably a good 45 minutes just beating the crap out of me. And then when they finally got the white knight response, around that time, I think it was like 3 men in the formation like stepped forward and tried to stop it, and all 3 of them just got beat down, worse than I was getting beat, because they were getting beat with like weapons and stuff like that. I was just getting beat by like fists and boots, stuff like that. They got like the back of an assault weapon, but and then after they went back into formation, they refocused back on me, and this is when they like upped the ante and they started the actual torture. Like they would go over and shove things underneath my fingernails, rip the fingernails out of the finger. At one point, they started waterboarding me, and I think what they were trying to get out of me was they were trying to get me to use what they call the safe word, which they gave us in like the first week. And it was like it was a word that they were supposed to try to get out of us. But for some reason, I just refused to give it up. So I just kept getting tortured and tortured and tortured, and
take your time. There's no rush with this. I know it's difficult.
Yeah, and that's basically it.
Okay. So with this, I know, so you were effectively, for the White Knight response, you were effectively used as like a, what's the word? Bambi, are you with me?
Yeah.
You there? Yeah. Okay. I just want you to keep focused. I know it's hard. All right. You keep hold of the pebble though. You know, twiddle it with your fingers. That's okay. Were you kind of used as, I want to say like, not really like a pawn, but you were used for other people to get a response,
Yes.
right? Yeah, okay. Because that was ultimately training for other people, right? That was for them to use the white knight response.
Yes.
Was there any sort of, I'll use the term aftercare, before it went on to like the fingernails and the waterboarding, when it was the beatings, were you offered any sort of aftercare through the military for that?
I was in the hospital for like a week after the training was done. If that's what you mean.
Because of, yeah, is that because of the injuries?
Yeah, I suffered 4 broken ribs, a shattered metacarpal on my left hand, bruises all throughout the body.
And how did that make you feel when that was happening?
Helpless.
Was it kind of a case of put up and shut up, as they say?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, even though you were in hospital, did anyone speak to you about it? Were you offered, I don't know if the military offer any sort of therapy or like a debrief, if you will?
Yes, there was definitely a debrief. And I know there was an investigation because apparently my injuries were so severe, like it was beyond what the normal tolerance was supposed to be. So I know there was an investigation about our training class. I don't know what came out of the investigation though, so.
Okay. The people that did this, did you have any sort of affiliation with them? Was there any sort of
No, never seen
relationship?
them, never seen them before, never seen them after.
No. Okay.
Oh,
And you
and I
don't know
guess I
why?
should say, like, the last, like, 5 days of the training of the POW experience, it was all psychological. They were constantly going at me, like, trying to get me to write letters to my family saying that I was dead and how America was, like, a false country and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God. Right, okay. Propaganda type of
Yeah.
stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay. So with if we go on to the more serious stuff, so the fingernails, putting things under your fingernails, the ripped fingernails. I know you said that that was for them to try and use a safe word. Did they do this with every person that was in your group?
I know at some point everyone got physically tortured. Not everyone had things shoved under their nails. Not everyone got waterboarded. But usually, like, for everyone else, like, it was a slow process throughout the rest of the week. It's just like I got the crash course.
Okay. And was there any indication that why it was you that got all of that and not Joe Bloggs, who was stood next to you in that formation of 30?
It was because I was a small female. That was the
You were
warning.
the only female.
Well, no, there was 2 other females. I just was the lucky female that got picked.
Lucky, unlucky.
Yeah.
I suppose it's, yeah. Okay. What was going through your mind when that was happening, the more intensive stuff?
I was trying to figure out, like, why. Like, I understood, like, it was training and stuff like that, and I was like, why did they have to go to such extent for the training? I was just so, and I was also so focused on that pebble.
You're okay. You take your time. what you often find sometimes is when you're hyper focused on something, your mind starts to talk for you. You know, so if you need to zone out whilst talking, you might find that a lot more comes out than if you were just sat there looking at me while I'm writing on my notepad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so you were saying, why did they have to go through that? Why did you have to go through it?
Now I did find out later on the reason why they were like punching the stomach is because you'd have a higher percent chance, a lower percent chance of injury there. The reason why they would rip off fingernails is because fingernails grow back. Like they like everything in the like even the waterboarding there's a low chance of actual injury. Like that's why they use these torture situations on us because it all heals.
Yeah. But what it doesn't heal is the mental scars that can stay with
Yeah.
you for a damn sight longer. Yeah. I think I said this before. Mental abuse, mental torture can often be worse than physical abuse because, as you've just said, the physical scars, physical marks, cuts, scrapes, they disappear in time. But it's the the mental aspect that stays with you, and a lot of people don't realize, and a lot of people don't understand that.
Yeah.
Did you have any conversations with anyone in your team, if you will, the class of 30, that were also going through this?
Yeah, afterwards during the debrief, we were able to honestly talk to each other. And I remember I even asked like the third person who stepped forward. It was during the waterboarding, and he stepped forward, and he literally ran at the instructors. And I asked him why, when he already knew what was going to happen to him. And he looked at me. He's like, "I thought you needed a break. I noticed that every time that one of us stepped forward, they would stop torturing you. I thought you needed a break, so I stepped forward."
Okay. So what sort of things were discussed in the debrief then?
It was the debrief was basically them explaining like why they did what they did, and for us to say like how it actually affected us and everything like that.
Did you or anyone step forward and tell them how it made you feel?
Yeah. I would say at least 5 of us did.
And what was the general consensus with that? Or was there difference of opinion? Like,
The basic census was that shit sucked. And then the instructors would just be like, well, to be honest with you, being an actual POW is going to suck more.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So the issue that you're having right now is that when you're in like a crowd of people and you're in front of this crowd of people, you start to have symptoms of what could be a panic attack, right?
Yes.
The sweating, the heavy breathing, heart palpitations, things like that.
Yes.
Were there any other instances? I know this is the key one. When you were in the military, was the other one where you got a medal after being in
Yes.
Iraq? Is that right?
So this medal was actually after Afghanistan.
Okay.
But I don't know, Iraq and Afghanistan, like they mixed together. Um, but yeah, I was getting a medal for something that happened in Afghanistan, and when I was just in front of everyone, like I was. It wasn't. I wasn't even up getting the medal yet. Like there's someone getting a medal before me, and while I was there, and I just saw all these eyes on me. I went back to the training. My mind went back to the training, and I had the fight or flight situation. And I'm gonna be honest, I took the third option and I froze.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get into it. I'm going to put my notebook down in a minute. And I'll be honest with you, this is going to be difficult. So I do want you to put the pebble down. If it does get too much, then we can stop. What I want you to do is close your eyes. And I want you to think back to, it can be either moment, it can either be the beating, the punching, things like that, or it can be the more serious one where you're having the fingernails ripped off and waterboarded. You may get upset, you know, that's completely normal. Let the emotions flow. But I just want you to talk through what you're feeling right now in this moment. You could take a couple of deep breaths if you need to.
I don't know what to say. You sure I can't have the pebbles?
Try it without, you know, and see how you get on, because the pebble's a distraction. And I want you to really try and focus on what your body is telling you, what your body is feeling right now. If you can't do it, if you feel that it is definitely too much, then that's okay. Then you can pick the pebble back up.
Sorry, I'm just struggling to actually put myself back in that position.
It's okay, you can take all the time you need. If it helps, just imagine you're a fly, right? You're flying around that situation. How is it making you feel looking at it?
It was a scene of. It was horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just hearing like the other troops, like some of them would be like gasping, some of them would vocally be like, "No, stop."
Mm-hmm. And what about you? How are you feeling right now? You having any sort of physical symptoms?
No.
Okay. Okay. All right, I want you to pick up that pebble, and then I want you to think about it again. If anything feels different, you know, if you, whilst you're sat there thinking about it, you know, if you feel different, because obviously the pebble's been a bit of a comfort for you, you might be able to focus on it better, which is fine. You got this.
Thank you for the follow.
You able to tell me what you're feeling?
Helplessness.
Mm-hmm. If it does get too much, you can open your eyes and stop.
Yeah, that worked.
Okay, just remember that you are in control of the situation. And we can stop it at any time.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that you're feeling or you're thinking right now?
No.
No? Okay. So, there's a couple of different things that we can do as therapists, and ultimately it's how you are receptive to it. So, one little phrase that I like to teach people is you say, and I'll use myself as an example. So, my name is Mia Ramirez. It is 2025. That was then, and this is now.
That was then. This is now.
Mm-hmm. So you can put it for yourself. So, I am Bambi Berry.
Yeah,
It
I
is
don't know if that's gonna help.
2025.
Sorry.
Okay, no, that's
during
fine.
like
That's fine.
the psychological torture, one thing I
Mhm.
would constantly repeat was my name, my social, and my rank.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You know, it works for some people, it doesn't work for everyone. That is what's called a grounding technique, where you're bringing yourself to the present day to remind you that the things that happened are in the past, but it's now this date on this year, and I am safe and I am well. You know, you can tailor that and adapt that to whatever works for you. Like you said then, that was then, this is now.
Yeah.
You know, some people might also stand in a mirror and they can sort of picture the scene back then, but the more they say it, that was then, this is now, that picture or that scene in the mirror disappears. It fades away. Now, it doesn't mean it fades away permanently. It just fades away for that moment. You know, if you're feeling a bit anxious or a bit worked up, you know, you could take yourself to a mirror and relay that message back. You know, with the pebble, you can have the pebble in your hand and look down and say it. It's whatever works for you. And that's just to remind yourself that you are here, you are safe, and you can get through it. The other technique is something which is called EMDR, which is something that is very popular back in the UK. And that is the eye, if I remember off the top of my head, eye movement desensitization and reprocessing.
Yes, I've heard of the eye movement. I don't know much about it though.
So it can work in a couple of ways. So what people tend to do is they cross their arms on their chest. Some people don't like that because it makes them feel restricted. Like people don't like necklaces because of things around the neck, right?
Yeah.
Very similar. If you're not comfortable doing the arms over your chest, you can also do your hands on your thighs. So what I want you to try and do, if you're comfortable with that, is you would tap. So you do left, right, just as in a routine. I want you to try and think of the exact same memory. And then if you start to feel that you're getting worked up, try the tapping.
Now the tapping's like on the arm of my hands, right?
Okay. You can do it on either your legs, you can do it on your thighs, whichever's best for you. I'm just thinking, whilst you sat down with your legs crossed, it might be easier if you do it on your thighs, you know, on the tops of your thighs or something. If you want to clap your hands together slowly, you know, whichever is comfortable for you.
Okay.
So, as I said, I want you to think about the same memory. And how is it making you think about it now? Is there anything that's different? Is there anything that's more highlighted?
No, not really.
Okay. Is there a different sort of tapping sensation that you feel might be better for you? If the legs don't work, if you wanted to try the arms, you can do. If that doesn't work at all, you know, that's completely fine.
Okay.
Now, the EMDR isn't just tapping, right? It can be different things. So it can be following the clouds. It can be listening to audio. There's a lot of different things, but I obviously want to try this first and then see how we get on.
Totally has audio playing right now in her ears. Okay.
So what are you thinking about right now?
I'm trying to think about the training.
Okay, so you explain that you're trying to think about the training. Do you feel that you can't?
I don't know.
Or is it just that you don't? Go on.
It's like I don't want to.
Okay. You take however long it needs to. If it's not that one, maybe try the other training incident that you had.
Fuck.
You're okay. Honestly, if that helps you, that's okay. You got plenty to pick from. Also, as well, it is okay to feel upset and to feel angry. And if you need to cry, you can let the tears fall. They are completely okay. Anger, frustration, sadness, helplessness are natural responses to what you went through. You got this.
Alright, is there anything you want to know?
What are you feeling? What can you see?
I can see the one structure in front of me right now. The one that was primarily the one that was hitting me and kicking me.
What would you say to that person?
Fuck you.
Mm-hmm. Keep going. Come on, that can't be everything. Mm-hmm. You're doing...
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
I just keep screaming in this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard to scream, by the way, when you have broken ribs.
No, that's of course. But you can envision, I can't say it, it's been a long day. Envisage yourself screaming at him. That's the main thing. Mm-hmm. So you're saying fuck you. What other types of things are you saying to him?
I don't think there's enough cuss words in the dictionary.
Hell, make them up. Make up your own cuss words. This is your scenario. This is your scene. Fudge bucket is one of the favourite words I created. You got this. You're doing really, really well. What you might also find is that a lot of other emotions towards other things might crop up. So when you're thinking solidly on something, your brain will wander. So
yeah,
you
that's
might go
kind
back.
of what I'm struggling with right now.
Yeah,
My
no,
brain
that's
doesn't
absolutely
want to be
fine.
on this subject, so it keeps, oh, what about this and what about that?
So, as we've already established over the past other sessions, there's a lot of things that are linked. So, for example, the beatings that you got from your brothers when you were younger, you know, any sort of emotion that you had from back then you've never truly dealt with until this period. You know, so the things that happened when you were in the military sort of exacerbated it, right? You know, you're getting hurt again. Why is this happening? Why are you having this? You know, so things are linked, and what we're trying to do is unpick that, unstick it from your brain. It will never go, it will never leave you, but we need to get you to a point where you are comfortable enough to stand in front of a crowd and have people looking at you. I'm looking at you right now. That's a start. Let your mind take you to wherever it needs to take you. Whatever you're feeling, say it. Whatever you're thinking about whoever, say it.
I don't know, the song Barbie Girl keeps coming in my head.
Please tell me you're talking about the original song.
Yes.
Good. Okay, is there anything relating to that?
No, not to my knowledge.
Okay.
You know, like when you get a song stuck in your head and how it can be like
Yeah.
super annoying? For some reason, I always just go to Barbie Girl whenever that happens, and it puts that song in my head. So I think that's the reason why it's popping up. My brain's like, what you're thinking about is annoying. I don't want to think about it. Think about this.
Okay. So, do you want to try and get back to that day the person stood in front of you? You'd scream at him. You'd say fuck you. And a lot of other cuss words. Okay. You got this.
Have you
What
ever
about-
gotten something
Oh,
stuck
go-
underneath your fingernail before?
I've had maybe a splinter or a rock if I've fallen over, you know, and I've grazed my finger or something.
Yeah, it's not like they would just like jab it in quickly and rip out the fingernail. They would slowly creep it in, wiggle it about. And then slowly jag it in just a little bit further, wiggle it about again. That way it wasn't all like one sudden pain, it was like a bunch of small little pains that were extremely high. And then once they finally got the item all the way in through your nail and the nail was loose, they take a pair of pliers and just yank slowly.
And how's your body reacting to thinking about that?
My breathing's a little bit shallow. Like I'm trying to hyperventilate. My body's like trying to hyperventilate, but
Okay. So what I want you to do is slowly open your eyes, but say that phrase that I told you. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready.
that was then, this is now.
Say it again.
That was then, this is now.
Big deep breath. How do you feel?
I feel okay right now.
Mm-hmm. It is okay to think, and it is okay for your mind to wander. You have done fantastically well. You know, and you should be proud of yourself for that. I don't want to overload you too much today, because it is, as I said, quite heavy, and we will continue this next week. But the grounding technique is something that pulls you back to reality. Have you ever seen the film Inception?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like the spin top, right? They spin the top to make sure that they're in the reality. The grounding technique is something very similar, where you're saying that and you might need to go and run up the street. You know, you might need to go come into work, see the people that you see when you're at work. Saying that statement just brings you back down to reality and reminds you that you are here, you are now, you are safe, you are loved, and that is in the past. Okay?
Okay.
Again, you've got the candle technique, you know, if you do have any triggers, hopefully you don't, but over the next week, you can use that, and also you can try the grounding technique as well.
Okay.
All right. So keep it lighthearted. Have you got any more plans for the rest of your day?
No, I was gonna go to Ramathon, but there was not one today.
I think the last one finished, like, I think he said it was finished for a month,
Yeah,
maybe?
finished for the month.
Oh. You're gonna go chill with Mikey?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Make him go take you out for dinner or something.
I haven't had real food today, so that might be a good idea.
Yes. Make him, like, go get something, like, extra fancy. I don't know where's open. Limeys, is that new?
I haven't heard of it.
It's on. It's right by the DMV.
Okay.
Vespucci Bill. I think it's between Ammunition and DMV. Near Legion? I don't know. All right. You have done amazing today. I am very proud of you. It's not going to be easy, but it's definitely something that we can work through, okay?
Okay.
All right. You go decompress, go give Mikey a big hug, and enjoy your food.
Will do. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too. Crazy that my footsteps are still here from like an hour ago.
Oh, hello there.
Hello.
Oh, that doesn't really sound too happy. Do you need a hug?
Yes, please.
Let me give you a hug. Probably doesn't solve everything, but I hope it does something. You need uppies?
No.
Okay. You need to have a chat?
No.
You need more huggies?
Yes, please.
More huggies right away. You need longer huggy?
No. You want to get some food?
Yes, we're gonna get some food.
Okay.
I'm buying.
That movie was such an epic fail. I cannot believe I went to go see it.
Gross.
What's gross?
Drinking someone else's breast milk. Didn't you hear the local?
No.
So my issue is I'm with my bike.
Yeah, and I have my car here.
So I either keep my bike here or
We can go to the RV first. Consolidate our vehicles.
depends. How hungry are you?
Not that hungry.
Okay. You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Because you know, I saw that tear. I mean, can't really not see it, you know? If you need more huggies, just say it.
Yes, please.
One more?
Yes, please.
And I'll give you another one.
Thank you.
You want? I can leave my bike here. If you want me to drive, I'll drive.
No, I can drive.
You're not driving in this condition.
I can drive.
Come here. Everything's gonna be okay. Sometimes therapy hits like a truck.
Yeah.
And that sucks. But you know what? In the end, it will all be worth it.
I hope so.
I'm sure it will be. Because you know why? Because you're awesome. And you can do this. Okay, one more for good luck.
Thank you.
Let's go park my bike. Maybe get me changed into something more classy. We're gonna get you some food.
I think someone hit my car.
It looks fine. See anything happen to it?
Yeah, this side of the bumper's all smashed in. The window's missing there. The window's missing there.
Not in my eyes. Here.
No, you're not collecting. You're just gonna waste your repair kit, babe.
I made a big paycheck already. I can do a repair for you with no problem. I'm still in my work outfit anyway, so
I'm in my work outfit too.
that's true. But there you go.
It didn't fix it in my eyes.
Oh.
How much of your toolkit did you lose?
All of it.
All of it? How much was there in there?
65.
You lost 65%, babe?
Yeah. Thank you. Not really necessary, but thank you.
When you were trying to repair my car.
I mean, we're supposed to take care of each other, you know? If that means
Yeah.
I have to repair your car, I'll repair your car. I don't care about a lousy repair kit.
Yeah, but that was like $200.
I mean, with a little bit of luck, I'll have as probably not as big, but a huge paycheck next week again. So
Yeah.
and I even got approval to even call police stations if they need repairs. So it might be even going quicker
Okay.
because apparently they have a deal with him.
Do you guys charge them 65 like we do?
Nope, 53.
53, okay.
And then still the state tax, but you know it's 53.
Why 53?
I have no idea. Standard repairs are 73 and first responders are 53 and staff is 53. And since very shortly, as of today, if Burgershot calls me for a repair for their food truck, I can do 53 for them as well. But it's only personal, and that's only for me.
Alright, I'll meet you over at the RV.
Yeah. I'll see you there, babe. Kicking my car.
What are you picking?
Don't you see this?
No.
Oh. Well, I don't have to be kicking then.
What were you kicking?
I was trying to scoop up the bloodied sand away.
Is that why you're bleeding?
Maybe a little bit. I kind of forgot you can make super high jumps with this dune, so I landed against my car. And I barely didn't went out. Or barely went out. So I just didn't went or whatever. I think you get it. I'm still here.
Yeah. That feel better?
Yeah, way better. Thank you. So you're still okay with driving?
No, you drive.
Okay. Sorry, automatic response. Well, that wasn't really necessary, babe. So where do you want to go?
I don't know. I just recommended that we go get food together.
So probably a restaurant or something, huh? Well, I do know Bahama Mamas is opening her doors in 5 hours.
Yeah, I don't think I can wait 5 hours for food.
Oh no, free. Sorry, free. I'm first gonna change. Just think away the helmets.
Well, you don't have to be dressed up so fancy.
I mean, I want to for you.
Yeah, but it doesn't fit. I'm not dressed fancy. Go more casual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Casual enough?
Yes.
Okay. Let's go grab you some food.
Okay.
I mean, I only know a couple of restaurants in the city, so... well, I'm not gonna say Go-Go's, because you normally go there all the time, but I mean, they have a new food menu, so... You wanna try that one out?
I'm fine with everything.
Also more thinking about what happened with Ellie, but you know...
Yeah. I was actually surprised that she let me treat her today.
Really? Well, I don't really think this is your fault. I don't really think she thinks this is your fault. I have a suspicion she kinda knows who the attackers were, so... This is just to check, you're not gonna clock in for any gateway work today, right?
No, I was.
Not anymore?
No, I was gonna clock in.
Oh, okay.
I was just gonna spend some time with you first.
That's fine. I mean... I have the time. Do you want to go to the opening of our Mamas?
I don't know, it's not really my thing. I mean, I would love to support Mark, but...
What is Bahama Mamas? Isn't this
It's
just like a club?
Yeah, it's a club.
Seatbelt check.
It's on.
I mean, if it's not your thing, then we're not going. You need a little more me time today, so I'm gonna give you more me time.
Yeah, I'm sad that there's no Ramazon.
Well, yeah. The boys at Pump and Dump are trying to get to be the mechanics for the first Pump and Dump. Because it's gonna be loaded, I think.
Yeah.
Which, of course, you know me, I would like to be a part of. What was that?
The PD car? Or the semi trying to get onto the road?
Didn't you hear that?
No.
And then I'm not telling you what it was. Guess then you heard nothing, and that's great.
What did you hear?
Fireworks.
Oh.
Hello, Bambi. How's it
Hello,
going?
Jason. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Not bad. Guys need food?
Yes, please.
Alright.
The man I haven't seen in months.
Hey, look, have you seen my hair? It looks like a traffic cone. You can't miss me. What would you
Look.
guys like?
I would like to get 2 cookies and cream milkshakes. And 2 maple bacon pancakes. And whatever Bambi wants.
Alright.
Could I get a vegan chili, a brownie sundae, a coffee, and a cookies and cream?
So repeat that again. It's vegan chili.
Yes, please.
Vegan chili, cookies and cream, coffee,
And a brownie.
brownie. Okay, we'll do. Let me sneak around the back.
That choice of hair.
I don't think it's his choice.
Choice of color.
Yeah, I think he had an accident with like bleach or something.
He's like a traffic cone.
Yep, that's what he said.
Oh my god. What happened to him? Oh my god. Why is there still Christmas stuff in here?
Yeah, sorry, I had to turn the pot on.
I think the only Christmas stuff is the lights. Oh, there's still candy canes, aren't there?
Yeah.
What drink was yours again? Sorry, Michael. Mikey.
2 cookies and cream milkshakes.
Alright.
Oh my god. Guess you like it. You know it.
So you know you ordered a third drink, right?
She ordered 4. She ordered coffee and cookies and cream.
Oh, okay, so she wants. Okay.
We want to feed the fam.
Yeah.
Then she wanted vegan chili and a brownie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried to look it up on the menu, but
Yeah, I was like,
it's
wait
not
a
showing.
second. The menu's been changed so much.
Where's the brownie on the menu?
It's a brownie sundae. It's under the homemade desserts and sides.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Alright, charging you now, 1 sec.
You know my state ID?
No, I don't. It's been a while, dude.
16081.
Okay, you've been charged. Just let me know if you got it all.
Oh, I think Bambi got one.
Yeah, I got the coffee.
Okay, we got everything.
Alright, awesome.
You wanna sit down?
Yeah, we can try to figure out how to sit down.
Hmm. No.
I don't have a clue how to properly sit in that. Like, I think my legs get stuck every time I try.
Yeah.
I mean, this seems to work pretty well.
So how's your day going, Jason?
I've been awake for about 2 hours. At most. I'm probably going to go to bed in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. My sleep's been ruined, so.
Well, don't ruin
have
your
no choice.
sleep.
No, my sleep's been ruined in general. My sleep is fucked. Last time I worked like that on Christmas period.
I mean, I haven't really seen you in a while.
Yeah, I'm here like late or really early.
So you changed to DJ hours, huh?
Yeah, sadly. I'm trying to get out of it and it's hard.
Well, as long as your brain is happy, you should be happy as well.
Yeah, my brain feels fine, but it's like, oh, but when it hits like early hours of the morning for me, my brain's just like, yeah, I don't want to do anything. I just want to chill.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, let me just give me a minute. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom.
You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm just looking over the phone. One of my group chats like just went crazy.
Why?
No, they're just talking a lot.
Hmm.
So I was trying to read it all, see what was going on.
So I know you were pretty upset when you left the therapy. Anything you wanna elaborate on?
No, we were just really focused on like the trigger that I'm
Okay.
being seen for.
Okay. Well, as you know, I always will be here to talk. And I mean, I know my hierarchy solve one thing, but sometimes, you just need to throw it out against me. And I'll catch it up. I feel bad for my colleagues.
Why?
Well, first of all, where did you get that pebble? And second of all, well, I saw what they were charging or actually paying out to people, and at some point I saw 3.6k, and James was like, "Yeah, you're gonna get a really 3.1k, I think it was." And he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna get a really big pay." So I thought that was it, and I was like, "Oh man, did I do so much work compared to the others?" And then the 4.6k happened, and I was like, "Wait, hold on, is that me?" And then right after, I got my notification, "Hey, you have been paid. You've got a transaction." I'm like, "Wait, hold on, that is me." I'm like, "Oh my freaking god, how many freaking repairs did I do?"
Well, you were doing like 20 repairs a day.
Yeah.
And you sold what? 10 waxes?
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like your guys' company takes a lot less cut than Gabe does.
Seems like it.
Because Gabe takes like a 50% cut of all repairs.
Also, they put up a sign with my name saying "Top Dog of the Week."
Oh.
I feel appreciated.
Yeah, I talked about that when we started the therapy session. I brought that up. She asked me how you were doing, and I talked about how you were doing in the mechanic job and how you're feeling appreciated in there, how you're being recognized and everything like that.
Yeah. Oh, it feels so freaking good. It feels good to get paid for actually hauling ass.
Yeah. That's one of the nice things about a mechanic job is, especially when you work for a business, the mechanic is you actually get paid for how hard you work.
Yeah.
Like doctor, I could slack off all day, do nothing, I still get the same amount as if I worked my ass off all day.
Wait, someone passed away? SJ passed away? I don't know who that is, but... Huh. I mean... It's good they're discussing me with your therapy, because I'm a big part of your life now.
Yeah. Well, we ended last therapy session talking about you, so...
Oh, really? What was she talking about?
We were just talking about, well, so like last therapy session was mainly about like my relationships and stuff like that. And so you came up at the end because you're my current relationship, and I was talking about how we were currently having like a hardship struggle because you were having a problem with like dispatch and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you still hear me, by the way?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Are you whispering?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, someone just walked in and I don't wanna...
Yeah, that's Troy.
Oh, she's a doctor as well?
Yep.
Oh,
She
okay.
runs the private practice up here in Polito.
Okay. So you wouldn't mind if it's just keeping the conversation like in a normal voice, or is
No,
whispering
we
better?
can whisper.
Okay. because I don't really want to put things out there which shouldn't be out there.
Yeah.
So I apologize to Ethan for robbing his bank account like that.
You didn't rob his bank account. They paid you the honest amount.
True, but yeah, it's especially seeing everyone getting paid around between like 300 and 1,000. And then James got like 3.1, and then I set it up with 4.6.
How much
I think
money is currently in the bank account for that company?
25k.
Okay.
Oh, actually, they have been doing some more repairs. Police repairs. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Well, it's good to see some other names than mine in that account, to be honest. I think he had to pay out like plus minus 9 to 10k today.
Hello.
Hello, Vincent.
Hello. Yeah, I think we'll be making more as soon as I go start work again. I'm taking today off.
That's fine.
I've been hauling. I've been the rest of the day. I mean, I've been hauling ass. Way too much. So how's your food?
It was good. The vegan chili was good. It had a little bit of spice in it, which is not something you find a lot of times in vegan food. That's one of the problems. Like a lot of times when people do vegan food, they make it very bland. And like you can still put spices in vegan food, and like in fact, there's a lot of spices that you can put in vegan food. But people usually make vegan food really bland. But the chili had a good spice to it.
Good to know. Yeah, I love these pancakes. I always did. People were talking about pancakes yesterday afternoon, yesterday night, and I was like, oh, wish I had some pancakes right now.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have like a craving, and mostly my cravings do end up being like, oof, I would like to have some nice fluffy pancakes. If you were saying anything, I didn't hear you.
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I was trying to figure out what the sound was outside.
Just so you know, if you need anything from me, just let me know, okay?
Okay.
Especially after such an intensive therapy session. Oh my god, my cat picture got a lot of likes.
You posted a kitty picture?
I posted a kitty picture on Twinsta. Called him Catito. Yeah, you might be better off just looking at your followers or who
Yeah,
you're
that's what
following.
I did. You got 5,000 likes.
Yeah. I mean, that's how. Oh, someone stole Ray's bike at the pump and dump. Really? That's just terrible. Have to go to the levels man room a bit.
Okay. Boo.
Oh.
Boo hoo.
Boo boo. So, you sure you want me to get this car one day?
Yeah, we should be able to buy it on Monday. You do want the car, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like Rixby and Rooster soon to be a thing.
Yeah, I treated Rooster today. I wanted to be like, yeah, I heard what you did for Rigsby, but I never said it. Yeah, so my suspicion about Rooster was correct. He never got taken out of ICU. He was just running around the streets, still clocked into ICU.
Yeah. That's why I was surprised Ellie had to be in ICU.
Well, it's one of those things where.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hello.
As a doctor, we can make all the recommendations we want, but it's really up to the patient on how long they're in ICU and everything.
Yeah, I think the difference here was maybe because they found Rooster found his own arm back,
Yeah.
and like within minutes they reattached it. Which I'm kinda concerned how that works, but
Yeah, it really doesn't work like that. But here in Los Santos, magic happens all the time.
like did they give him a new femur or something?
New femur, no.
Like a new bone?
Are you like the humorous?
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I'm not good at names
Oh,
of
you're
bones.
good. Yeah, femur is the big bone in your leg. It's on your thigh. The humerus is the big bone in your arm.
Oh.
In fact, like the nerve that you hit when you hit your elbow, that's why it's called the funny bone because it's connected to the humerus bone.
Yeah, so I watched like this series Good Doctor where they made a femur out of titanium and I was like, well, that's kind of neat.
Yep. We have similar capabilities, but we use a Gemini technology, and basically it's an artificial bone that we can create, and like your head has like two Gemini plates in it. Um, but
Two?
basically, yeah, I believe it's two. Maybe it's
I
just
have
one.
two now in my head?
I'd have to look at your medical records again. But basically, like over a period of 10 years, instead of it being like a second part of your body that we have to replace, it actually becomes part of your body and it's completely replaced by the bone.
I see. You gotta learn me some medical stuff if I become an EMS, to be honest.
Yeah, it would be good to learn a little bit of medical. But granted, that's what the residency program is for, it's so that you can
Yeah.
learn.
Well, I'm hoping I'll hear soon something about it. Even though I like my job as mechanic right now, I would still be very happy to be working closer to you.
Yeah. I'll be honest, I really enjoy the mechanic work. I do find doctor work a little bit more challenging. That's why I like it a little bit more. But like doctor is kind of just expected of me, if that makes sense.
I like to be on the road, like not sitting in one place.
On the road again.
Yeah, something like that. Wait, what? Team Kidney? Why Team Kidney?
I don't know. I heard someone say Team Kidney Stone earlier.
Team Kidney Stone. Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know where it started. I'm guessing it's an inside joke that's built into Twinsta.
Twinsta is so strange from time to time. Hashtag spare parts. Oh no. I think we're missing something. What's happening outside?
Yeah, that's okay.
I like being in it, like being on a proper restaurant kinda date maybe. I don't know. You can call this a date.
Yeah, we can call this a date.
Just a try to get try to make Bambi feel more a little bit happier today date.
Right? Well, the focus doesn't have to be on me.
I mean, looking how you came after that therapy session, you kind of just like need a day like that. Where the focus is around you. I know that's what therapy normally is, also as well. The focus is around you, but you know. So what's the story behind the pebble?
Oh, so during the event that the trigger was from training that I was doing in the military, and in the training they taught us to find a focus, like when you're being tortured and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And during the week of training where they actually tortured us, my focus was a pebble that was in my boot.
So the focus was on your pebbles and not your boots.
No, there was a pebble in my boot.
Oh, and that was your focus at.
And so today, when we were going over everything, I absentmindedly picked up this pebble.
Ah, I see.
I didn't even realize I took it off the roof.
I mean, if that's something which you need to be able to get things clear and get it out of your system, I mean, that's more than fine, you know. Look, I cannot really say I have something I do when, you know, um, when I need to get rid of things. I think I'll just blurt it all out.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's also not a good way of dealing with things. I can tell you right now.
Well, it
Because a
might
lot
have
of
worked better for me if I did that during the training.
maybe. Look, you told me an extensive part of what happened in your past, and I get it's pretty, yeah, pretty fucked up, to be honest. But you know, I'm still missing a lot of things about it, and if you don't want to tell me, you don't want to tell me. If it's too traumatizing, I'm happy to not bring that up.
Yeah. I'm also worried that if I tell you everything about my past, that you'll look at me different.
I would never. I would never look at you different.
Well, how do you look at me now?
How I look at you now. Well, first of all, as my fiance, of course. Um, strong, strong, straightforward, funny, beautiful woman. Um, caring. Um, knows what to say when she has to. A very good friend as well, like one of my best friends, and of course my fiance. I'm a bit lost for words now. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh, and an amazing hugger.
Well, hugs are easy. Kissing's the hard part.
Hugs are not easy. Some people do hugs really wrong, and they feel cold, like stone. I mean, for me, kissing is not easy either.
To be fair, I also don't judge you on your kissing. I
No,
just
but you have
kiss.
been mentioning me talking when we're kissing.
Yeah, no talking while kissing.
I'm working on that. Okay. But sometimes I'm mid sentence and you're surprising me.
Okay.
Totally not sus at all.
No, I'm sure she came in here because she was in her head. Now she's no longer in her head.
Fair. I'm not good at making people laugh.
Why do you say that?
Well, when I try to be funny, no one laughs, and when I'm not trying to be funny, everyone laughs.
Well, then don't try to be funny. Just be natural. Anything for the fellow.
I don't know. I want to make funny haha jokes. Well, I think I kind of made people laugh yesterday, so. Oh, did you meet Ray's girlfriend?
I might have. I saw Ray today while you were with Ray. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who his girlfriend is now.
Oh, that's Daniela. Wait, hold on. Don't tell me I don't have Ray's phone number. Wow, that's just wow. I don't have Ray's phone number.
I know I don't have Ray's phone number either, so I would say we could look it up. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be like 50 Rays.
I mean, you can look up the business pop and dump.
Ray Vermont.
Yeah.
I actually found him through the search. You ready for his number?
Yes.
310 838 5328. Oh, his girlfriend's a witch.
Is she?
Yep.
Huh.
She has the tag witch.
But does it actually make you a witch, though?
Yep, it does. She's even been charged with witchcraft. In fact, that's her only prior is witchcraft.
Really?
Yep. Her business license is expired.
Oh. Well, that's something she has to know.
Why are people prescribing mannitol in pill format? Mannitol is best as an IV. Not very effective as a pill.
That's kinda...
If you want the same result as mannitol in pill form, you should be prescribing spirolectin. Does the same thing, but in pill form.
Well, that is odd. So you wanna check in and go to work?
Yeah, I guess I could. There's no one working there right now, so.
Don't worry, I'll still be here with you.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, you sound it. He just patrols Polito in general.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was looking for, though.
He
Like, I
just
know.
seems to have, according to Kiki, he has a root, and he does that multiple times a day when he's awake.
Interesting.
My phone's so quiet now that I have Twinset disabled.
Yep. I don't
It
think
was
I've
it
ever
was
had Twinset
pissing me
enabled.
off earlier. Well, usually I like to like see the tea, but with all the Bahama Mama shit, I was like, can I just not read any of this?
Right.
I'm also not going to fill out to be a DA.
What?
Therefore,
You
don't
don't
care
want
about.
to do court stuff?
No, fuck that noise. It's too many big words, Bambi.
Yeah, I understand that.
And too many things I don't understand.
Objection, I don't understand what the person was saying.
Objection, huh?
Oh god, now I'm feeling like I'm in idiocracy.
That's also why I'm not a doctor. That's way too many big words.
There are a lot of big words.
Too
Although,
many.
when I first went through training, like, all my training was, like, simplified, like, high school level education, so, like, they didn't originally teach us the big words.
Oh.
They literally, like, the big bone in your arm. This bone.
Oh my god. There are multiple bones in your arm, though.
Yeah, but they were talking about the humerus.
Okay, I'm sitting here, like, trying to remember the fucking bones in my arm, and I can't. I I feel very dumb at the moment.
Don't worry about it.
I'm also cooked.
We're gonna be a good duo. We're gonna be the cook duo.
Okay, so if I can't get a stand ID right, you'll get it right.
Yeah.
Just remember it's JJ's is 5528.
Yep. I've already repaired his bike today, so we should be good.
He'll be back. He's always back. He always comes back eventually. Whether it's an orange or not, it's unsure. I was all moody earlier too. So that's fun. But I also just feel run down at the moment.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now.
Storm the FIB and repossess the button.
Yeah, I'm worried about this button.
I'm basically going to be with Eli the entire time because he did not like the idea of the shelter in place at Gay Bay idea.
That's fair. I was thinking what we needed to do was put vehicles over the pits, and then fit as many people into the pit as possible.
I don't know if I pressed the button or not. I'm scared to press it again.
Worst case scenario, just call him back.
Hello. Oh, nope. It picked up right at the last fucking second. There we go. Hi, you. How are you? Oh. But still sounding just as tired. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit. It's okay. You don't have to apologize to me. I'm sorry I can read your tone of voice so well. You're gonna try your best, Mickey Mouse? No, I don't like that idea. Plus, if you start sounding like Mickey Mouse, I'm gonna think I'm going deaf again. I blew up my eardrum once and everyone sounded like Mickey Mouse, including my friend whose voice is about as deep as Thomas's, if not deeper. Everyone sounded like Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Yes. Until he looked at me and said, Ivy, why is there blood coming out of your ear? Yeah, yeah. Just Ivy things. I'm working for now. I'm over at Gabe. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. You can play by ear. Yeah, but I think they also understand. What? Oh, okay. I think I see a Kiki. Yeah. Well, I'll talk to you later. Navio. Bye. He's awake. It's like I said his name too many times in a row.
Doesn't
Because
that
then he
usually
called
mean you
me.
summoned them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because then he called me. But it was very sweet. Even though he was beyond tired yesterday, he still got up and went on a run with me.
No, that's nice of him.
Yeah. Well, because I know how boring it is running by yourself. And even though I do it every morning, I don't expect him to always do it alone.
Please tell me
I
you
just
actually
put
wear
on
running
music and
shoes,
run.
though. You don't do it in heels?
No, I don't do it in heels. I
Okay.
often do run in heels, but not like my actual run. My actual run, I have sneakers for. I just walk slowly, so I end up running in the heels. I do handstands in the heels, though.
Okay. I don't see how that would be harder.
It is when you're coming back down.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you have less surface area to catch yourself with. You know, I put on a millennial playlist.
Okay.
It's amazing that any of us know how to actually spell with the amount of songs that told us how to spell.
Yeah, because they always told us how to spell incorrectly.
Well, no, Hollerback Girl, you're spelling banana correctly. She just adds an extra AN in there.
Yeah.
Because then it flows with the song pattern. I'm sitting here like, there are so many songs that teach us how to spell and tell us what to do in the millennial generation.
Well, we were special.
Just a little bit. We were fucked up by our parents, though. We were fucked over by our parents.
I will agree with that statement.
I mean, I was fucked up by mine too, but I don't know about yours.
Well, one of my brothers, and yeah, my brothers pretty much just fucked me up.
See, I was the middle child, but I had an older sister, and then my little brothers were twin boys. So even though I was the middle child, everything I did was okay because it was better than what the boys were doing.
Right.
Bless my mother for dealing with those two. Because I probably would have drop kicked them out of door. And then I adopted Rita, who was more stubborn than me and my late husband combined.
Hey Bambi, somebody went down by the garage parking. I wanted
Okay.
to help them out. Is that
How's it
Liam?
going? Yes, sir. My name Ranger Liam Q. Trouble. What happened here? Oh, did you fall off the top of the parking garage or something?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Well, let me get some EMS up here to help you, okay?
Wait.
If
Ranger
there's
88
none
to EMS.
available, it's alright, because there is some lovely doctors here too.
Hello. Alright.
Oh, yeah, let me check to see
Yeah,
if
I was
we got
waiting to
any
see if
of
they
our
could
doctors.
respond. I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah. Is you on your way to the Polita?
Please don't fall, Marcy.
Don't do a me.
I'm just waving.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, don't do a me. It hurts.
I just woke up.
Okay. Ow.
All right. Well, it look like we doesn't have any EMS folk ready to take you. So if you don't mind, I can go ahead and blood you up in my
Well-
cruiser here, and we could take you to the hospital.
There's a hospital
Oh,
right
there's
there.
there's a doctor right here too.
Yeah, hi. Dr. Bambi Berry here.
Oh yeah, I guess that is the hospital right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I suppose let me go ahead and pick you up here, and I'll take you on over. Okay? Oh, you could do that. Fine.
Need any help, Bambi?
Thank you, Liam.
No, I got it.
Alright.
Oh, I got my car back, by the way.
What? Oh, I see.
Sorry, this
Okay.
is a little cursed.
Yeah, I was looking at something in my fusillade up there and I slipped over the edge.
Oh, that doesn't sound very fun.
No, not particularly.
Now, if I'm correct, the beds are still scuffed here, so I'm actually going to drop you off on the floor here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, well, assuming this all you be needing, is you okay? Is I good to go?
Yeah, I'm all okay. Thank you, though.
All right. Yeah, just be careful. I know some of these parking structures sometimes they has cracked concrete and all the like, and sometimes you can slip on them rough edges. Especially if it rain. I hadn't seen it rain recently, but sometimes I feel like my uniform get all wet. I can't explain that.
Yeah, I don't know, it's weird like that sometimes.
Okay. All right. Well, I hope you feel better, and good luck on figuring out your vehicle. Okay.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, ma'am. Have a good rest of your day. Okay.
You too, officer.
You too.
All right. Bye now.
Bye.
And I gotta say, I like your medical bracelet.
Oh, yeah, I was told to put it on by Randall.
Yeah, it's actually very helpful. I like that.
Yeah, because I really do not want my $15,000 eye ripped out of my head.
Especially not in that fashion.
Yeah, no.
Alright, let's clean this out, and then we'll use some butterfly stitches to seal it up, okay?
Okay.
How are your legs feeling? Can you move your fingers and toes?
Yeah, I can. And I don't feel any dizzier than I normally do, so that's a good
Okay.
sign. Although I've been told that's not normal, and I should probably get that looked at, but it's fine.
Yeah, if you're constantly feeling dizzy, that's a big issue.
It's probably a byproduct of how many times I've hit my head or all the drugs I used to take.
I'm leaning more towards the drugs, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, God. Okay. That feels sore, but better.
Okay. Well, if you have any further problems, such as like pain shooting up and down your spine or anything like that, go back to the hospital, okay?
Yeah, I will. Thank you.
No problem.
Now to go back up there without...
Hello.
Hello.
Am I too close to the hole?
I like the challenge.
Okay, alright, I'll leave it then.
I'm not guaranteeing I want to be successful in this challenge, but nope.
Alright, let me scoot you back.
This is not the dirty square hole.
What's your estate ID?
1051. If we want to put up any smoke.
What do you? Like a small hills.
Makes us feel better knowing we got somebody behind everybody.
Hi, I love you. Hi, I love you.
I'm Ava. What's your name?
Ava, nice to meet you. My name is Julio Juarez.
Are you
But people call me JJ.
Me?
No, her.
I'm Rory.
Oh, no, I
Hello.
should say hi to
Hello,
everybody.
Rory.
Sorry, I'm just very hyper.
I think we met before.
Brandy, love you, Brandy.
I think we have.
Hi, I love you.
Yeah.
I'm very distracted by this dog over here. He's very cute.
Oh yeah, that's Flint.
Pro tip: don't accept drugs from mental
Those
French
those
folks or in a bathroom
don't
stall.
approach him
Like either or.
directly because he's very skittish.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Thank
Very
you.
defensive too.
Yeah.
Very defensive.
It takes time for him to
Hi,
trust
puppers.
people. Even I haven't been
Okay,
able to
we're
touch him.
about to go now, but can I put a
Okay, good to
the
know.
next time, not this time, but the next time you retell it, let me know, and I'll be present for that. Like, we won't make you do it
Absolutely.
separate, but the next time you do it in general.
Thanks for the repair, Bambi.
No problem.
Fun, have fun.
Bye. I love you.
You want to get more food while we're up here? Or you want to?
Yeah.
You're gonna go try to see the dog.
Get more food over here.
Yeah.
Hi, baby boy.
So many more people.
It's been a while since you've seen Flint.
Oh, the Flinty boy.
But you were right. JJ came back. Different vehicle this time.
Yeah, I figured. I count on seeing them more than once a night. I love being asked what's Norse paganism, and I'm like, You know, like Odin and Loki, and they're like the superheroes, and I'm like, yeah, no. Like maybe what the superheroes are based off of.
Yes.
Like, yeah, okay. We're going somewhere. I also think the Ranger's sad I already did my pitching for the day.
Oh,
Because now he can't license check me.
got you.
Let me go see who else is in there.